stand right. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, good morning. I want to thank everyone for coming here today for the special meeting regarding our wastewater plant. Today is July 25th, and it's 11:33. Some handouts for you. Has to do with change orders that have been accumulating without our knowledge down there at the wastewater plant. A lot of these things came to fruition last week when we had the job meeting, which myself, trustee Lodato, and attorney Will Frank was present. And since then, I've had another meeting with Capola and with Olympic, as well as H2M. So we have here packets of change order requests from Capola, and then I'll go over the actual chart for Olympic.
Cupola.
Yeah. The packets I'm handing out now are strictly Capola. You can feel the warmth of the press. This here is an extra work request, not so much a change order. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Okay, before we get started, a couple of things came up at the job meeting that we had here. I believe it was last Thursday, that date being the 18th, so a week ago today, is that right? Or was it the 11th?
No, I think you had it
The 18th, okay. Where, as everyone knows, we had a cease work order from the DEC, not so much on the construction of the project, that was fine, but the area around the project. Will Frank and I met probably almost close to a year now with the DEC. It was in August, and trustee Kalar, where we went down and there was, I guess, misinterpretation of how much soil is going to be disturbed in order to do a SWIP report, which is a stormwater pollutant program. Prevention plan. And we didn't do so well on that. It was never submitted. So with that being said, there was a 7-week delay on the project. And during that 7 weeks, as I mentioned at the last week's meeting, there was none or very limited correspondence between H2M, our project manager on the project, and the various contractors, Capola being the general contractor, Olympic being the electrical contractor, the plumbing contractor is King's Capital, and the H contractor is S&O Construction. So if we look at this large chart here, where it's Capola Services, I can give you this. You can see some of the change orders that they have requested. And the first one, additional handrail around the SBR, this sequestered thatch reactor. The proposed cost for that additional handrail is $61,000. That's also in one of the correspondence I just gave out to you. Oxidation ditch, 2-speed motor change, they've already completed that. That cost was $12,660, fell under the contingency budget. So there was no money out of our pocket. Precast post-tension tankage, we received a credit of $20,000. Excess soil on site, again, received a credit of $20,000. That's to jackhammer the pad inside the electrical room in order to make room for the new motor control center. They went ahead, that was the extra work. That's not change order. That price came in at $1,914. Modified handrails to ADA compliant. It's completed, paid under the allowance of $3,348.64.
Can I interrupt for a second? I'm
Sure.
sorry, Joe. What's in between allowance and contingency?
Allowance is what they were, it's pretty much the same.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Just checking.
Upgrade chemical fill station to stainless steel was completed, $1,236.25, so that would be an extra. The back to relation kit approved, $1,022.22. Operation building water service, not approved, it's pending. Capola is looking for $6,308.97. Influent pump cable replacement, it was approved, it's completed, $10,781.25. Additional sheeting rental, it's disputed. The proposed cost is $20,322.09.
Can I ask a question?
I'll get into that, yep.
Okay. Is that, oh, you'll get into it later?
Yep.
Okay, then fine, go ahead.
TSS motor isolation valves, not approved. $3,892.15. Winter masonry work adder, it should be addition. It's not approved, but it has been completed. That's in the blower building. $9,806.19. I'll get into that also. Leaving soil on the site, approved, that's the dirt that we started moving for both Sewell Park and the dog park. We received a credit of $40,000 on that. And the cease work order, the idle of equipment that Capola damage has been done to Capola in the amount of $55,695.94. Now, Rich, to go back to, you were saying the additional sheeting rental, that has to do with the
That's what I thought, because it had to sit in the ground and we couldn't
Yes.
touch it.
And that being said, I will make those corrections on this, but also, it would have to do with, I did, the winter masonry work. Okay, and a lot of these things stem from the contractors just not being given the okay, or not the okay, by H2M.
Were these charts prepared by H2M?
I put in the Capola, and I'll get into the Olympic one now, taking
You
the
prepared,
numbers.
you prepared these? Okay.
Yeah, taking the numbers off of Olympic, if we could just go back to the, flip that page, the change orders for Olympic. Started back in October of 17, Orange and Rockland relocation fee was approved, $11,032. Oxidation ditch, that's that oval piece of machinery. They originally came up with a price of $52,129. They lowered it to $36,263. It has been denied. It's put on hold. It's something that I think our DPW could do when the time comes. I wanted to do it now, but on the request of Capola, they really don't want to leave the ground open more
Was
than
it-
they need to.
Was this ditch conduit part of the contract?
It was part of the contract, so there is money in there, in Olympics bid.
So why is it a change order if it's in the contract? That I didn't pick up on when we were talking about
I
this.
think the change order came with the difference of the allowance. All right, they gave the $36,000 because it was, or vice versa, I'll look into that, because of the soil conditions.
Okay. So they underestimated, is what it is?
Could be,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Just curious as to-
SBR decanter box, it's disputed, but it was completed. And if you look at the final cost, they had proposed cost of $23,900 on Monday, what's today? Thursday, what day did I use, Monday?
No, it was.
Tuesday?
I believe it was Tuesday.
I said,
We were here,
yes.
we had
so
a
it was the
meeting.
next day.
Let me see. Let me see when that meeting was, 'cause we were here and you were gonna go talk to them that
Right.
day.
Well, the following day, Randy, myself, and Mike Mahood from Olympic.
We met with those, we met with H2M on Monday at 11.
Right. I met with, the next day,
You, with,
so Tuesday with Olympic, Mike Mahood, the
Yes, yes.
principal of Olympic, as well as with Randy, H2M representative. So we took that from $23,900. Now, remember, the work was completed. And it was completed because they didn't want to wait, because they still haven't gotten the okay from H2M. Okay? So they went ahead and completed it. Final cost, $20,000, so it's a plus $3,900. The temporary generator, the original price of $15,563 was denied. They did go ahead and approve $13,495, or $11,812.42 per month, which you were looking at that?
Yeah, I have a response from United.
Okay,
They don't have one locally that big. The nearest one is in Ridgefield, New Jersey,
okay,
Central Park. Chris or somebody would have to call them, tell them to ship it. He'd have to order it
okay.
and tell them to ship it to this location.
All right, did you get a
I'll look.
number for it?
It was $1,400 a week, $1,440 to be exact.
Okay,
And I'm sure if we do a whole month, it's less, like it's discounted rate.
okay.
But I wasn't sure how long you wanted it, so.
We're gonna need it for, could be 6 months,
That long?
yeah.
Okay.
Because there's, well, another change order that will be coming up, which I'll
Wow.
get to.
Holy
Okay.
smokes. Well, that was the weekly price, monthly's gonna be a little less.
Okay. So it's still cheaper than $11,812
Yes.
that H2M was giving us. Okay, temporary feed, they originally wanted $13,495, it was brought down to $8,214. So we could do the math on that later. Additional SBR, that's the sequestered batch reactor, levels sensor floats, it was disputed at 3804, not disputed anymore at 2800.
let's take a moment and just, for the record, so everybody understands the importance of the SBRs. Why don't you just
Okay,
expand on that?
SBR is the heart and soul of
Yes.
wastewater plant. Until that gets, the project's broken up into 3 phases. We're trying to put phase 2 and 3 together. But in order for us to move forward with phase 2, we need to complete the SBR.
Which is phase one.
Which is phase 1. That's where that generator will come in, because right now the plant down there is wired at 240. The old plant is at 240 amp, right?
Volts.
Volts. We're looking to upgrade to 480. Okay, so that's where that generator is going to come in, and then have to do a whole turnover. But in order for us to move forward, that SBR has to be put online, which I'll get to a little bit later in our discussions. But it's the heart and soul of what we need to do,
The key piece.
the key piece. Number 7, install 2 neutral bus bar kits. The plan called for one, we need to have, it's a neutral bar, needs to have more than one. They originally proposed cost of $81.22. It's on hold, negotiated it down to $3,200. Upsize breaker in the MCC, directed as T&M, is pending, proposed cost of $10,289.
For the minutes, T&M is time and
Time
materials.
and- yes. And I will get into that also. It's also going to be